John Ursia and to Jane Edgar.
What chance if I could go away from here and come back 5 minutes later and it's still here? Well done, Johnny. Well done, Jane.
Charlotte, look this way.
That's behind Charlotte.
Are they doing the trophy?
Yeah, I'm a favourite.
So ladies and gentlemen, in just a couple of moments we're going to start the presentations for our season champions, so just bear with us while I get briefed what's going to happen, and we'll make the presentations, have a chat with our winners in just a few moments. And first of all, as is traditional at this time, we always make the award to the champion racecourse first of all. So I'd like to ask Godfrey Amy to step forward to make the presentation for the Eileen LeCoux Amy Memorial Trophy. Okay. Yvonne is coming as well. No? Just you. Okay. Godfrey's going to make the presentation now to a horse who has had a tremendous year, as you'd expect as the horse of the year. He came into 2014 as a horse who had never won a horse race despite having many goes. But this year he has turned a new leaf under the tutelage of Tony Lebrock, the trainer, and in the yellow and black colours of Smith. He won on no less than 4 times on the flat and once over hurdles, 4 wins for a very popular horse who also was second in the champion hurdle. Our 2014 horse of the year is Mr. Opulence.
I bought that AstroTurf.
Yes.
Yes. No, I bought
it. Very quick word.
Yes.
As we said,
was really
it's been a long time waiting for this horse to suddenly have his picture taken. He's
Beautiful.
4 times this year. What a tremendous training performance by Tony.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, we bought the horse as a yearling. He was with Henry Candy as a 2-year-old. Showed a little bit of promise, but was very weak and had issues with his back. We then tried him over hurdles up in Scotland with Lucinda Russell, and she actually said she thought he was the worst horse she'd ever trained. En route to Jersey we tried Joe Hughes and that didn't work either, and she came to Tony probably May last year, and the transformation is absolutely extraordinary. Never seen him like it. He's probably lost 25% of his body weight in the process as well. Absolutely wonderful. My thanks go to Grace, Tony, Richard. Incredible performance.
Yeah, we should mention Grace because she's had a pretty rough couple of weeks.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Opulence managed to throw her off, and she broke both wrists. So hopefully, she'll be back in the saddle soon and getting him ready for next year to defend his title.
And hurdling or flat racing, which of his performances has given you the most pleasure this year?
I think hurdling, because I'm fundamentally a jumps guy. So my heart and soul is in jumps. But no, he does everything.
Back to defend his title next year.
Oh, definitely.
Of Mr. Opulence, Channel Islands owner of the year, and of course this race, this trophy is for the Joan Valerie May Trophy. Of course, Joan May for so many years our champion, and one of the great supporters of racing in the Channel Islands over the last 40 to 50 years. Janine has the pleasure now of making the trophy presentation, and this was a championship that went right down to the final race because there were still 2 possible winners of this championship when we ran our final race. The Crawford family, who had King Kenny in the race, and Bunny Roberts, who had Lady Petrus in the race. Neither of those horses were able, I'm afraid, to hit the board today. Their points didn't change, and therefore our champion owner of 2014 is Bunny Roberts. I know you don't like two horses once again have been absolute stars for you this year.
They have, and I've got to give all the credit to the new trainer that I've got, Carl Cook, who has been absolutely amazing. I thought about it in a very big way about training horses in the island and what I would do, because Cattie's got one eye and Lady P's getting old and she's a bit sort of crumbly. And off we went, and they took to something called swimming, which I think you've all seen in picture form, seen in reality, and it's transformed both their lives. Cat's had a wonderful year, and so has Lady P. My thanks go to Carl and his lovely wife. They're just married, and on we go.
Many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Benny Roberts. So now we move on to the Champion Trainer Award, and our President Peter Edwards now is on the stand to make the presentation for what is a piece of history here in the Channel Islands. I've been coming here for 28 years and have kept pretty solid statistics. It's never happened while I've been over here, and everyone I've ever spoken to has said this has never ever happened before in Channel Islands racing. With 10 wins during the season, including a victory in the Champion Hurdle and a victory today as well with the Bay Bandit. A trainer who is not based in the Channel Islands and based in fact at Conkwell Grange on the mainland has managed to take the championship with 10 wins, 2 clear of Ali Malzard. Our brand new champion trainer in the Channel Islands is Neil Mulholland. Hey!
Speech.
Well done.
Cheers, Mark.
When did you hatch the plan that you were going to first have a go here? Obviously it happened last year, and you seem to get a real liking for it.
Yeah, well, it all started about this was a year and a half ago when the Guernsey boys called into the yard. They offered us a good package to go over. We had great fun. So there was one meeting left at Jersey here, so we said we'd come over and try it again somewhere different. So we had a first and second that day, and the owners had a great weekend, and the weather was like today. So we thought at the start of the season, well, we have, you know, we've never really brought over more than 7 horses in total, you know, and so we said we've got 3 horses that would maybe handle the track, and thankfully it all paid off.
So it also happened with Nova Bridge winning here on this day 12 months ago, and I suppose your standard bearer this year has been the Bay Bandit, who's had a tremendous year, and of course Crown Races, the champion hurdle.
Yeah, that's right, Mark, and you know, he just hasn't been racing over here in Jersey. He's actually been in the prize money back in England, you know, and you know, he wasn't over here for every meeting, but when he was here he made his presence felt, and he's been a great horse to the racing club.
Tell us a little bit about, a lot of people probably don't know about your career riding, and obviously an association with the great Aidan O'Brien right at the start.
That's right, yeah, I was with Aidan for about 7 years, and served my apprenticeship there, and started training 4 seasons ago, and with a good season last year, 48 winners. We've now 23 now for the first couple of months this year, and then things are going well, and obviously trying to build up. You know, we've got a lovely place there, Conkwell, just outside Bath, so we're nicely located, and you know, we're only 60 miles from the boat, and it's, you know, like, it's not just me. I have to have owners that enjoy coming over here too, because you know, they don't come here for obviously the price. You take the travel expenses out, there's not much left. I know that. But at the same time, the owners have great fun, and without them, you know, to come here, we wouldn't be able to do it.
We look forward to seeing you.
Hey, well done, Neil!
And so we move on to the 2 Champion Jockey Awards, and first of all we will have the Champion Jockey in the ladies division. Peter, could you move back up on stand? and it's many congratulations to a rider who had a winner on today's card. The judge front-running ride, not for the first time around here at Leylon, aboard River du Nord, winning the championship for ladies for the third time. 5 winners, and this time winning by 3 clear winners from Nora Luby. Your champion lady rider of 2014, Gemma Marshall.
He's photo bombing it.
Off again.
Thank you. You're next, Johnny.
Have you met your new agent?
Really?
He's back again. Can't keep a good man down, can you? I'm very well, Johnny. Well done. Well done. This is Gemma's moment. Yes. Yeah, please. Thank you. Off you go. They like giving you an easy lead on River du Nord, but she's very dangerous when she gets an easy lead.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I looked at my legs going past the winning place the first time.
You really love it here, and you've now got a bit of history. As you say, 3 times you've won the Ladies' Championship. What is it about this place?
Well, I just like to say really that I couldn't do it without Alison. She's been a great help, and Jim and the ad reaction. They're the main reasons I come over. They're great to ride for, and the support is amazing. And it's so nice to come out here and ride. It gives you a great confidence boost when you go back home.
So it's great crack out here, isn't it? And I suppose, I don't know, even when I'm up there's not quite so much pressure, and everybody you feel is here for the enjoyment of the race.
You still want to win, so there's still the pressure to win.
Tell us about Pas d'Archon. 3 wins this season over 7 furlongs. I mean, in 7 furlongs these kind of ground, he's something special around here.
He is, he's amazing. He's gone up the weight so much this year, and his last win was probably his best ever. I heard you say he'd won 8 times countries to start. It's actually 9.
8 here, and what? I said that, but you'd already gone out of earshot. It was you shouting at me from out on the track, was it's normally Bachelor.
His heart out, and that's all you can ask for him.
Back next year?
If Ali has me, yes.
I'm sure she will. Ladies and gentlemen, Gemma Marshall. And so we move on to our final trophy presentation of the afternoon, and of course it is to the 2014 men's champion of the season, and once again this to the final day. Big heads up to Freddie Tent, who rode 5 winners this season, Philip Prince, who had 8 wins and also 8 seconds during the season. A tremendous season for Phil, but our champion jockey, I believe it's for the he talks a good fight, he rides a good race as well. With 9 wins and 8 seconds, your champion jockey of 2014 is the one, the only, Matty Bachelor. This has been clean.
I returned it very dirty.
Did you get it engraved?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Excellent.
And for this year.
Good. Highlights of the year. We talked with Neil a few moments ago about the Bay Bandit, but he's a useful tool around here, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves it around here and been a good servant to me around here. I think I've only, well, not one hurdle race over around here, I think. So yeah, when you get horses good around like that, so it pops up your wins for you. And George Baker as well brought some few over as well, so it all helps.
Yeah, George had another good year like he had last year, and you seem to keep on bagging those winners. I have to ask you, how much longer are you going to keep going now that you're the veteran of the jockeys room?
That's it, finished. Veteran? How old are you?
Honestly, used to say in the point-to-point book, aged.
I mean, I don't look bad for 45, I don't think, so as long as everyone keeps
having me over here. I'll keep coming back. So it's getting a bit quiet back home as well. So hopefully keep coming back here for as long as possible.
And tell us a little bit about this place. What keeps, apart from the winners, I know you love it here. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an island, 9 miles by 5, I believe. It's got a great beach in St Bernard's Bay. I know, I've been down there. I got topped off though because I've done a street down the beach, so they don't like that over here. No, it's great. The racing's great over here. And a lot of people come over here, English trainers especially, and they think it's easy to have winners around here, but they come over here and they have a bit of a shock because the racing is competitive and it is good racing. So long may it continue.
Well spoken, and we hope to see you defend your championship next year. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Matty Baxter. And now, as they say on all the good award ceremonies, a word from our president.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed your season. I think this has been a very good finale. Been very lucky with the weather compared with the August bank holiday. Should really have stoked up the coffers of the race club a bit. I think we've had an extremely good season. My thanks must go to Charlotte Dixon, the secretary, Mark Evans, the clerk of the course, and Amanda Simmons, who does membership and trophies, and all the other helpers in the tote and on the course, the starter, and everyone who comes racing in Jersey. We will shortly be publishing our dates subject to the bailiff's approval for next year, and hopefully they will be on the website, so keep checking the Jersey Race Club website, and we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible here next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Peter. That is just about it then for our season. We look forward to seeing you. I would imagine it'll probably be on Easter Monday next year, but we'll wait for official ratification. Thanks on behalf of all the commentators who've been here this year. Thanks for all your support. Have a great winter. We'll see you in the spring of 2015. Thank you and good night.